Quick rundown before we hop into some leagues here. I've been wanting to do a prowess list for a while. I've always been a fan of the Swift Spear Soulscar Mage and the slight angle different turn it is than Boros Burn. And most people have been doing blue-red prowess, but I saw this Boros Prowess list today in a 5-0. And I looked through it and I said, you know, it doesn't, what it loses out from the flying prowess guys makes up for with Secret Their Way having lifelink, and with Swift Spears just allowing you to go massively wide when you've got so many 1-drops. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how it does. The idea is to play creatures quick, grow them big, knock your opponents dead. As far as sideboard, it's running Tormod script for exile effects. Claim the Firstborn. Yeah, prowess in standard and historic's pretty close, right? Bit of version ever. All right, I'll definitely have to take a look at that. Claim the Firstborn, I'm taking a guess, is for the mirror match type stuff. And then paths as removal, firewalkers for burn / red matchups. Braid for more removal and artifact removal. I don't know how this Claim the Firstborn is going to pan out, but everything else makes sense and I agree with. So let's see how we do with Boros Blitz. True, you don't have the Manamorphose, which reduces the Stormwing entity's cost, and then being able to use the mana off of Manamorphose for the Stormwing. Huh. Yeah, I can see that. Let's hop into match 1 here. Alright, we won the die roll. We will gladly take the play. Hand's got a Swift Spear. Hand's got Light Up the Stage. Hand's got Lightning Bolt. And keep. What's not to love about this hand? We can remove the stop on our upkeep. Opponent mulligan to 5. Not great for them. I guess our main problem here is we don't have a way to reliably cast the second Light Up the Stage. When it goes down to 9. Planes. What could they be doing with basic planes? Giant Killer. Okay. Huh. So we're facing something interesting here. Let's go ahead and just get that out of the way. Swing for 2. And we will cast this with Spectacle. Not what we want to be doing, because we lose out on the Prowess trigger. But it then gives us cards. So some form of black-white something or other. We'll just go Swift Spear Bolt them. Have those prowess triggers, turn this bolt into 7 damage. Really? Oh yeah. Interesting in terms of just stuff. So they'll have soldiers to block. It's funny, we don't currently have a mountain to sack to this lava dart. That'll do it though. Anamorphose. Try to draw any land here. Adding red. Swift Spear. Huh. If we Swift Spear Dart. I like that plan. They block a 3/4, they take 5, going to 4. And the Boros Charmin hand kills them. Raise the alarm, sure. Block all 3 of them. So black-white tokens. Windbrisk Heights. Don't think there's anything that opponent can do at this point. Legion's Landing makes themselves a blocker here with lifelink. The lifelink is interesting. Or we'll just hit crash through. Lightning bolt them and then light up the stage. They need path. Those are some fun hits. Although I guess we can just cast this. Do that, sacrifice the mountain. They now can't win. Cool. All right, so black-white tokens. I guess we could bring in the claim. I just think we have a good enough matchup without that, though. I think we just run it back. And we could bring in Tormod scripts for the lingering souls that they're probably running. Strong proc creature. Yeah. Yeah, we keep this. It doesn't do much until turn 3, but on turn 3... whenever a creature enters the battlefield, they'll gain a life. Okay. Because we can this into Seeker and then into Manamorphose, try to just kill him on turn 3. I don't think we'll be able to get enough prowess trigger. But hey. Raise the alarm. They can double block if they want to kill a Swift Spear. And they'd lose a soldier. That is indeed what they're gonna choose to do. Okay. That's fine. We have a second Swift Spear that has haste. Spectral Procession makes some blockers. They gain 3. We don't need it, but we'll go ahead and get the second white source. Swift Spear. Red, Metamorphose. Always yield to the prowess triggers. Always yield. We'll draw 2. Red. Unfortunate. Stack like so. Lava Dart. There we go. So the fact that these have trample is real big here. We might even go ahead and Lava Dart. Yeah, we'll stack a mountain and Lava Dart again. Because it's not lethal, but it's a lot. They don't want to block. Hit him for 15. Life swap. Fast turn. Make servos? Sure. They'll gain some life. Lava Dart's interesting. And swing out. Block 3. All 4. Okay. Red, white, Boros Charm. 4. Stack like that. A1, go get a mountain. Lava Dart, the flyer. Cool. Opponent goes to 4. We're at 27. Secret away, lifelink, man. Doing work. So they can make. Okay. So they have a 4/4. They gain 1 life. We need a spell off the top here. specifically a burns? No, just a spell. Doesn't have to be burn. Okay. So we can hit him for 2 and trade with a 4/4. Go up to 30. We'll just pass. They draw a card. Legion's Landing makes themselves a 1/1. Gains themselves a life. They go to 5. Second Silent Clearing. They're not going to swing with that 4/4. They're not that bad of a player. Do this. Get the Sacred Foundry. Don't pay the 2 life. Get a second Seeker of the Way. That'll clear the path next turn. Four mana. Another Loxodon, I'm assuming here. Okay. So they'll go to 6. They can try to pump this vampire. We could Lava Dart in response. So they just have 4/4s. I don't like that plan. They have 2 4/4 blockers. Crash through will do it. Give him trample. Draw ourselves another card. Bolt opponent. Lava Dart opponent. Combat, turn him sideways. Sure. Cool. All right. Strong start with the Boros Prowess. Let's see if it holds up in match 2. All right. Match 2. Let's go. Bear. This is a mulligan. It's got a Seeker, but it doesn't have much else. This is a keep. And it's bottom... probably a Soul Scar? No, it's bottom a Seeker. Oh no. It's burn. So that attacks reveals Lava Dart. So we'll draw Lava Dart, Scalding Tarn, fetch. I guess at this point it's basic mountain. We'll bolt the guide. Hope they don't run Eidolon's main board and have it. Exiled a Rift Bolt. And are they shocking in that Sacred Foundry? Nope. Okay. Here's hoping we can hit land and go Soulscar, Soulscar. We did not. So off comes this Rift Bolt. Probably hits our Soulscar Mage if I'm guessing. Might be our face. It is our face. Maybe they have a land plus Searing Blaze. Bolts us. Okay. And Chandra's and okay. That makes sense. It's two Chandra's Incinerators. Okay. Okay. Land? Well, it's a land. The problem is, does it buy us anything? So we can play out the Soulscar Mage, block with our Soulscar Mage. I don't think we're winning at this point. We just scoop them up here. Yeah. Double Chandra's Incinerator. So it's like we could play Seeker, block, and be at 1. It's a burn deck. They're gonna have a kill spell. We could play Soulscar plus Lava Dart and Lava Dart to take them down, and these guys will grow to 4. It won't kill, or ours will die. Theirs will not. Yeah, we just go ahead and scoop it up. So like that line buys us 1 more turn. We draw Bolt. Bolt wouldn't be able to do anything. So we would Manamorphose. Still not have him dead. Chandra's Incinerator. Pretty good card. Paths and Firewalkers come in here. As far as what we're taking out, arguably it's some number of Lava Dart, because most of their things have more than 1 toughness. And then we need 3 more. I guess Mutagenic's not great against burn. Pretty much. All right, we'll gladly take the play. This hand is a much better hand. From the aspect of it just gunks up the board real quick. Soulscar, pass turn. We lead on the Soulscar because it allows us to go Swift Spear, and hit for 3. And this, we can fetch a Sacred Foundry to have up double white in case we hit the Core Firewalker. Mountain. Bolts our Soulscar. Sounds good. Well, there's a path. Go ahead and do this. I know we don't want to be low against burn, but at the same time, we can get there. Alright, Sacred Foundry shocks it in. They have their own Swift Spear. Ugh. We go to 13. Advantage is pretty good there. Let's lead off with the crash through. Heal to the Swift Spear triggers. Draw ourselves a card. It's a land. I'm not opposed to just Boros Charming here, since they tapped out. Take them down to 5. They have 4 in hand. Riftbolt exiled. That Riftbolt's not gonna come back. Neither of those Riftbolts are coming back. They have 2 in hand. We go... Well, we don't kill them. We do if they swing with just 1. Because now we need a burn spell off the top. Now they're dead. Not true. They could kill one of our creatures. Skewer's one of ours. Yeah. Gets rid of 1. They're at 4. We need a burn spell off the top here. Soul Scar won't do it. Need a burn spell off the top here. Crash through doesn't do it either, right? This is only 3, takes them down to 1. I mean, we Soul Scar here. And we crash through. Okay. Yep, they block. They go down. They're at 4, but they've got 2 Rift Bolts coming off suspension here and 1 card in hand. If these Rift Bolts guard our face, we're in the clear. Because this is 3, 6. They have 1 card in hand. It's probably an Incinerator. Oh, no. Soulscar Mage. So it is an Incinerator. They weren't wrong about that. And then they hit us for 3, and they lose. Cool. Red, Swift Spear. Red, red. Nope. Anamorphose is what we want to do. Going white, red. Anamorphose. White, red. Tab. And that'll do it. Cool. All right. We'll run it back. All right. Thanks for hanging out, Zale. Thank you very much. Yeah, we keep this. That's a core firewalker. You have a good one. Etch and shock and swift spear. And hit us for one. Yep. Turn looks pretty similar to what we're about to do. Okay, well, that's busted in half. Two core firewalkers kind of just seals this game away for us until they get an incinerator. Incinerator is still hard for us to beat. Feels very similar, is what they said. So they fetch. I'm assuming this is fetch shock firewalker. So they'll get in for one more than we will, which is awkward. There's our mentor. That's going to seal this game quick. All of these for white. Firewalker. So we're now sitting at a very awkward position. They love to spike us. Always yes. Always yield. Then yield and yield. We take 3. Going down to 10. They skewer us. Going down to 8. And then incinerator. All right. They don't swing. Manamorphose. Ugh. That and pass. Because we can block for... We can block 5 of it. Eidolon will gain... So Eidolon triggers are irrelevant. So this guy I need to do always yes. Turn off auto yields. Okay, well that's... So if we go Manamorphose, red, bolt. Well, yes, they are gaining life. We remove the incinerator. We can also bolt during their turn. That's what we'll do. Instep. Eh. There we go. So I'd like to have at least one more mana to try to get value. But at the same time... Yeah. We'll take 2. Ah, so they can deal 2 there. Okay. So that's an interesting issue. I say issue, but at the same time, we're about to just gum up the board. Unless they have removal for our Swiss, or for our mentor. Attacking. We'll just block with 1. Take 4, go to 5. No, we have to block with 2. Hope they don't have the damage mitigation. Skullcrack. They do not, but they have the Boros charm. Always yes. Always yes. Always yield. Yield. We go up to 11. We take 4, go down to 7. 4 damage to the mentor. Makes sense. Then we take 2, go down to 5. Yep. So we're down to 5. Opponent's at 17. Driftbolt enters exile. They cannot swing. Driftbolt will hit us for 1. How much does this guy cost? Red and... Okay. And so we're not gaining any life off of the cards that we're playing. We're just trying to find an out. Like a path. So that'll happen, and now our Crasher is going to start gaining us life. Well, yes, they're gaining some life off of this. We're fine with that. Cool. We'll go down to 8 and get this mountain. And go ahead and try to bolt their Swift Spear. All right, there we go. And so the Swift Bolt comes off of suspension. They can cast it to hit our Reveler. It's us instead. Seal of Fire. And core Firewalkers, man. And 2 to us. This does nothing. It's just to get out another incinerator. Yep. Two incinerators. Okay. Opponent's got quite a bit. So any red spell gains us 3 life. Path is not a red spell, but that's fine. We won't swing because we can block an incinerator and kill it with Firewalkers. Hard cast Leyline of Combustion, sure. Seeker of the Way past turn. We were at a very just awkward point for the burn players. It's like they can't swing with this incinerator because we block and kill it. They don't want to swing with their Firewalker. Casting spells, well, yes, allows, like, now they can kill our Seeker of the Way here, but that's fine. I say we're just sitting at a stalemated board. And so we're gonna now, with this mentor, we're gonna try to get to the point where we can cast at least 2 or 3 spells. We're about to just start holding to build up. Okay. Light up the stage. Sure, we'll cast it. Okay. No point to swing. Sunbaked Canyon, draw themselves another card. I picked this because I wanted it to be a relatively fast league. However, this mirror match is not fast at all. Soulscar Mage. That makes this interesting. Because at this point, we kind of just want to gum up the board. And Soulscar Mage will permanently shrink this incinerator. Triple white mentor. Vulture incinerator. Just setting up the yields. And 2 to the Soulscar Mage. Makes sense. Boros Charm 4 to us. Ah, because then they can deal 4 with their incinerator. To say our Reveler. Or to the Mentor. Picked it to be fast. It's not fast. So we can swing with these 2. Relatively safely. Op can block. Or just not. And taking 7. This triple Firewalker is just running away with this game. Oops, click through blocking. Oh no. Eidolon sounds good. We're at 31. They're at 23. So this incinerator is going to be able to pick off just about everything. Yeah, I'll take 2 damage. What, you gonna hit the Seeker? Yeah. It makes sense. So at this point, we're at 32. We can just start swinging with these guys. He can block 1 with his Firewalker. I don't think that they can have anything that we lose to at this point, because these have pro red. They need path. Okay. Yes, they can block with they can block one of our firewalkers with their firewalker. The problem is then they stop gaining life. I guess I could have done target creature gains double strike. That wouldn't have been bad. Seal of Fire sounds good. Two damage to any target. Lava Dart. So these have prowess, right? We just swing out? Well, Incinerator then picks off everything. Unless we do Indestructible. So they'd get one off of the Eidolon. So let's turn off auto yields. Attack with everything. Let's go. Blocks there and there. Okay. Lava darts. Prowess, prowess, prowess. These. Those triggers. Get to go onto the stack. Sure. White, red. Permanents I control gain indestructible until the end of turn. You have one Eidolon trigger. Pick away what you want. Can pick away the Soul Scar if you so try. It's funny because then I could Lava Dart my own thing. Always yes to the core firewalkers. Yield through those. Impermanents I have again indestructible. You can shoot as many things as you so please. They are indestructible. Got lava darts at them. You can put as much damage as you want. We'll go to 30 and they won't have a board state. 14 damage is marked on that Bedlam Rippler. That's a lot of damage. All right. 2 to the Prowess guy. Makes sense. So this is 7. What we have is lethal. Swing for lethal. As the path. Sure. Yes, there's no cards left in our library to go grab with that. Opponent goes down to 2. Play out Seeker. Pass the turn. What a game. Eidolon sounds good. I can't, like, we both were slinging. They've got 1 in hand, but they're at 2. They can only block. They can block and kill. Okay, this is... Manamorphose run away with this game. I do take damage now, which is unfortunate. But that grows it enough. Red, white, just to see. Okay, well, we can't cast that anyway. Just wanted to see 1 card deeper. There we go. They can block the Reveler and take 5 unless they have Bolt. There we go. GG's. So, we started this hoping it was going to be relatively quick. However, that one went for 26 minutes. And there we are for match number 3. Let's hop into this. We lost the die roll, sadly. Mulligan, no lands. No threat. Yep, we'll mulligan down to 5. And keep bottom that, bottom a Boros Charm. Okay, starting off with a Triome, and this is Sultai Triome? Oh, that's Teamer Triome. Great, so probably Teamer Scape Shift. Okay. Green, blue, growth spiral. Ideally, we want Soul Scar to connect if we don't hit a land here. Floor. Okay. They have the bolt. Yep. Okay, land off the top or bust. Okay. We get to play wait until we get a land. And let me guess. Uro. Oh no, just their N and 6. Winning 6, get Misty, play Misty, pass turn. Yep. I don't think that we can do anything about this. Especially they have counter magic. I need lands. That's not lands. Yep. We're getting to the point where they can just scape shift us pretty quickly here. Okay, they've got back the Misty. They're playing the Misty. Yep, there's the Titan. Gain 3, play land. Valakut, land for turn. So, pretty sure we're... Like, show me the scape shift. And I'm just conceding. One land. Turn 4. Not surprising, but saddening. This and the escape shift. Cool, they have it. Not even gonna bother making him go get it. From the aspect of they have one Valakut and 2 mountains. I'm betting a very hard fact that they're gonna have at least another Valakut and 6 mountains in their deck. Not gonna make them show that they have that. We can bring in Crypt. Take out. Take out mentors. We need to be faster than mentors are. And drop a Reveler. We're trying to get there before they can scape shift, which is turn 5 typically. This comes down turn 3 for us. So turn 3, turn 4, we can set up. Turn 5, we can kill. Maybe. That's if we do our best. So, like, arguably we could be bringing in paths here as a way to deal with Uro. However, if they're casting Uro, we're probably losing. Hard casting, like from the escape, not the... Like, we could respond to the trigger and exile it, so that way they only get it once, I guess. Would love to take the play. Can we have a keepable 7? Apparently not. Apparently we don't get a keepable 6 either. That's unfortunate. And they started at 7. We go down to 5. This is keepable. This is bottom sunbaked, bottom bolt. We don't play the crypt there because Prowess triggers. Crash through, Prowess, yield to that. Don't tell me they have bolt. Okay. So now we get to avoid bolt. Bolt opponent. They go fetching. What? Are you going to counter or bolt? Lava axe out of nowhere. I would be impressed if they were running lava axe. Also, how you doing tonight? Wheels? Perhaps. Glad to hear you're doing all right. How'd your Light by Dead dailying go? Took them a while to decide that they wanted the tap to Triome. Hit opponent for 4. Take him down to 12. Perhaps. Glad to hear. So, what can we do here? Lava Dart, flashback, Lava Dart is 4. Take him to 8, 7. Bolt off the top is 3 more. Or 4 more. Takes him to 3. I'm not opposed to just swinging for 1. So Scalding Tarn can go get another Triome. So 3, 6, 7, 8. We need any spell off the top. And hope they don't have counter magic. Okay, they growth spiral here. No ramp off the growth spiral. That's not good for them. They go down to 9. Steam Vent shocks it in down to 7. Anger. So they can deal 3. We can sack a land to keep our things alive. I'm fine with that. Opponent's down to 5. Burn spell off the top. That'll work. Cool. Kept our things alive through an anger, and then we get there. Run it back. Try to be fast. Hope they can't turn 5 scapeshift us again. Maybe this time get a keepable hand before we're down to 5 cards. Good Kiln Fiend. I mean, you just take out the white splash and replace these Seekers with Kiln Fiends. There are Kiln Fiend Prowess decks. I'm assuming they're going to take the play here. This is keepable. It's got a threat, and then it's got some bolts to follow through with. Okay, went down to 5. Try to turn 2 some people. Heck yeah. Turn 2. How does a Kiln Fiend deck do that? That Soulscar Mage, we don't have time to go slow. Simian Spirits. I mean, I guess. Blue-green Explore, sure. Plays a Breeding Pool tapped. So 4, 8. So 4, 8 plus 3, 11, 12. Take him to 7. That's not good enough. Wow. Taking opponent to 7 isn't good enough for me. Talk about greed. Knock opponent down. Growth spirals cannot anger us now. Summon Ground's tapped. They only have 1 color. They bolt our guy. We'll go ahead and keep him alive. Yes, it means we miss out on that damage, but I'm pretty sure we have it with what we've got in hand. We'll start off with this scratch through. Land there's not great. Bolt opponent. Deals 3. Lava Dart opponent. Deals 1. Cast with flashback. The Lava Dart opponent again. And this is only 11. So they're not dead. They're at 2. We don't care. Anger? Sure. Oh no, you got us, opponent. You've got 1 card in hand and 1 mana open. We have enough to pay for the Pierce. There we go. 3-0 versus Scape Shift, Burn, and some form of control, I think. Let's keep it going. Neat. There we go. Onwards to match 4. We're facing Scotty Too Hottie. So this is a Swift Spear into light up the stage. I'm not opposed. I like it. It has a mentor to grind if they're a control deck. That's another really good draw for us. Turn our Swift Spear sideways. And it's a breeding pool. Is this Bant control? Yep. Always yield to the prowess. Lava Dart resolved. Neat. Cast light up the stage with Spectacle. Does this resolve? It does. Okay. Take opponent down to 14. Opponent passes turn back to us. Start off with a Manamorphose. Add white red. Play that. Play out a mentor. Cast that. Prowess triggers. Make ourselves a monk token, swing for 5. Opponent's done. Okay, so we draw a card here. It's Bolt. So we would crack Sunbaked. Draw a card, play out Vantage, Manamorphose, Lava Dart, Bolt. Yeah. So we know it's Bant control from the looks of things. Upgrades might be worth it. Grips might be worth it. But we want the grindy stuff. Managed to win my first match with the sideboard, but this is rough. So either opponent didn't submit a sideboard, or opponent was challenged by somebody to not do a sideboard. Soulscar Mage, pass turn. So opponent can grab something off this flooded strand. Doesn't. You okay there, opponent? It's a plains and what? Paths or Soulscar Mage? Blue and white Stoneforge. Okay. Bit unfortunate for us. Reveals Batter Skull. Yeah, that's a card. Draws a Seeker of the Way. Prowess Shield, let that hit. Go ahead and mutagenic, paying the life. Hit for 5. And then we can light up the stage post combat. Again, feels a little bit awkward, but okay. So we have Land, Swift Spear, and Seeker. They have all 3 of their basics. It's a fairy. They can bounce the Soulscar Mage if they so please. They do. Cast that, move to combat. One, it's a fairy. White 1, Seeker, pass turn. So we are sadly flooding out a bit here, but Supreme Verdict? Yep. Sure. Verdict takes care of 2 creatures, and then they can try to take care of this Soulscar Mage. That tapped. Soulscar, pass turn. Field of Ruin. Batter Skull comes down. Sounds good. Go ahead and draw ourselves a card there. Really didn't want to draw Running Lands. Let's fetch to deck then a bit. Trash through prowess triggers. Cool. See if opponent wants to block. Opponent does indeed want to block. So go there. Opponent has the force of negation. Okay. So it's a 3/4. We can make it a 4/5. It has trample, however. So let's give it double strike. Have second force of negation. Cool. Stoneforge. You can't equip. You can pick up, though. It's Feast and Famine. Okay. We need to just dig. Let's crack this for a mountain so that way there's less lands to hit. Anamorphose again. Lose the mana, go to combat, swing for 5. Hope they don't have path. They have it. So they have the opt. Whatever they saw with opt, they kept. Mind Sculptor. Fate Seal me. Draws 3. I believe at this point you should be Fate Sealing me. Make sure I can't ever come back into this game. I don't think you don't need to draw cards against a prowess player who's got 1 card in hand. Now I can do this plus this. Well, yes, they can bounce our Soulscar Mage. Okay. That plus Uro gain 3. We've got plenty of land. Build the ruins or sacred foundry. Go to red. I don't believe we have any basics left. That would be correct. Why would you not grab a basic forest to do your Uro? Sure, you have your swords. You don't have a creature to equip them to, opponent. Opponent draws 3. Mystic Sanctuary, put back Path. Okay. Ice Fang, draw Path. I mean, they draw Path, they then Path. We draw Mentor into light up the stage. Mentor eats that, light up the stage eats the rest. So we wouldn't be able to do those two. But we were about to start hitting things. Oh well. Grades don't seem bad against Stoneblade. Crypts don't seem bad. As far as what does seem bad. Nothing really seems bad. So I guess it's just shave for numbers games. Yeah. We'll do that. I would love to take the play. Hand's great when you don't have lands. Keepable, bottom the Boros Charm. Soul Scar, pass turn. Hollowed Fountain tapped. That's fun. Cast that. Lava Dart opponent. Combat hit for 5. Opponent has Field Stoneforge. Yep. Stoneforge goes and gets Scully Boy. Yep. Crash through. Stoneforge doesn't want to block. Okay. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Hit opponent for 7. Opponent goes down to 4. Second field. Mana leak? Sure. No point to swing with the Soul Scar. We can't trigger the Prowess. Misty, they could now go get second white source to Supreme Verdict. Or get their green to Uro. that's a lot of Field of Ruin. Seeker the way. Cool. They can't arrow us yet. They can now. They'll have green, green, blue, blue. They won't have 5 in the yard, though. So since they got the white, that makes me think that they have Supreme Verdict in hand. Going down to 5. Breeding pool going down to 3. Green, green, blue, blue, and then have field up still. Arrow will happen. They go to 6. Mystic Sanctuary. Okay, 1, 2, 6, 6. Keep draw. So this is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we cast this, targeting there, paying the life, like so. Mana leak. I'm not gonna pay for it. Say that wasn't why I was casting it. Bedlam Reveler. Neat. Opponent's at 6. Combat swing. Opponent has to block them both. They block like so. Give that guy double strike. Fast turn. Opponent's got 3 in hand. Green, white, 1. Cast Uro off of the hand. Makes sense. Gain 3, go to 9. Opponent has 4 cards in hand. Tap your team, draw a card. Or tap your team, counter. Probably tap your team, draw is what I'd do. Counter tap. Okay. So they are one card away. So being able to recast Uro. They can do that by going blue, white, sack field. Paths are Reveler. So green, green, blue, blue. Uro from hand. Okay. About to say they should be casting the Uro from the yard. So we didn't see any of our Uro sideboard pieces. We saw the artifact sideboard stuff, which almost got us there. Opponent doesn't want to sacrifice everything in the yard. What on earth? Okay, they finally cast what they've been trying to do. That and return that to our hand. Okay. And now we're gonna flood. Of course. When we need action, what are we gonna see? Not action. So they field here. And then they have Uro. Or they snap path. Sure, mate. Vulture Jace. Green, green, blue, blue, Uro. They can keep they keep nothing in their yard. Neat. Opponent said GG. Question mark. Is this the one that makes us discard? Unfortunate. Taking a loss to control. Almost had him. But then they had triple or double arrow. Big Teferi? Yeah. Neat. Minus the Swift Spear. I equipped the sword. Hits us for 10 twice. Arrow puts in a flooded strand. That's nice. Cool. They untap all their lands. Move to our instep. We'll go ahead and shuffle away because it does not matter. We've lost this game. I'm just making our opponent go through the motions. It's like he's got Cryptic Command. I don't care what you have. Float some white. Why not? Ice Fangs. Which is funny because that in itself is more than lethal. Neat. Opponent got there. Good for control player. Okay, I really don't care. You were running away with that game, opponent. Does not matter what your hand was. You killed all my stuff, and then you eventually found your win condition. Because we couldn't find our stuff. Anyway, match 5. Let's go. Get off that tilt. Okie doke. We won the die roll. Let's go. One lander, but pretty keepable one lander. Scalding Tarn. Fetches with Scalding Tarn. Mountain. Is this blue-red? We get to see Boros versus Izzet? Well, they had the bolt. Unfortunate. We could have kept our Swift Spear alive. But I don't think it's that pertinent. Do that. Always shield. And Force of Negation. Exiling. Okay. Interesting choice. Smack him for 9. Take him to 9. We go to 22. See, now this puts us in an awkward position. Take him down to 5. Let's go ahead and mentor. Remand? Sure. And then they crack down to 4. Breeding pool tapped. Opponents at 4. Opts. Put a card on bottom, drew. Bolts there, sure. Light up the stage. Soul Scar, combat, hit opponent for 2, take him to 2. We have lethal on board. Cool. So we would have drawn land. We would have then drawn with the Sunbaked. Find Manamorphose. Have exactly enough to Manamorphose, which would hit Boros Charm, which would kill him. Cool. Alright, so we know it's Team or Scape Shift. There's nothing we really want. Burrow's not terrible, but it's not phenomenal. Burrow, yeah. That statement stands. It's about them, not necessarily for us. Burrow's terrible for us if they can resolve it. Mulligan. Keep bottom of Mentor. Triumph, cool. And now we can, Soul Scar into Soul Scar. So we don't even necessarily need to keep this one alive if they try to bolt it. Okay, so they'll have Growth Spiral mana available to them. We draw a land, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Soul Scar Mage, move to combat. Swing for 1. Aether Gusts. Doesn't matter where it's going because we're going to be fetching. Did you think I cared about that card, opponent? This, fetch Furry Mountain. Wait, that. Mentor? So opponent seems to have yielded through the turn, which I don't like. So we'll hold back this mutagenic growth as a way to pump our mentor. In case they have Anger of the Gods. Keep that guy alive. We lose all the rest. But that's fine, because each one that we do does this. And that's 4 in the yard. Take opponent down to 10. So that's instant speed. That's not good for us. 1-2, 1-2. We could Reveler here. If we go to combat, we swing. So flashback lava dart. 2, 4, 7, 8. Opponent goes to 2. And this costs red 3. Okay. It'll pass the turn. Opponent goes to 1. They put Anger back onto the top. Problem is you're now dead to any burn spell. If you Anger here, you have 2 mana open. 3 mana open. So I guess if you also have an Uro to follow with this, but you don't. Anamorphose, we're gonna dig. Add red, red. Crash through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this plus this. Reveler has the Aether Gust. I'll put it on top. I can recast it next turn. That card says draw 3. You're gonna force shuffle? Cool. Can't crack that Scalding Tarn. Opponent's got 2 in hand. Burn spell off the top. Advantage, say go. Fact or fiction? Which do you want? Ramp and counter magic? Or ramp and wilderness? Or do you want the counter magic? They take the counter magic. So we know 3 of their cards. We know 2 of their cards. Come on, Lava Dart. Okay. An uncastable card. Gonna try to hold as much burn as we can possibly hold. Castle Scry. Fact or fiction? So we know that their hand is Anger, Cryptic, 2 other things. We need Boros Charm off the top. We know that we've currently got a Lightning Bolt. But to the point where once they find this Scape Shift, they'll win. They fetch. I don't agree with that. Second Uro to gain 3 to go to 6. Okay. So their hand is Cryptic Anger, 2 unknowns. We're not going to be able to win from this point, or I was going to gain them too much life. This mutagenic's just dead in hand. Okay. We draw that. We'd be able to bolt mutagenic to get some creatures. Well, we draw that, but it doesn't matter. So crypts come in. Shave on a crash through, shave on a dart, shave on. And we'll cut 2 mutagenics and bring back in the dart. Take the play here. And doesn't have anything. Well, again, hand's got lots. Put back a Boros Charm. Soulscar Mage, pass turn. So this Seeker, hope to hit another land and then go crash through Boros Charm. Yes, bolt my Soulscar Mage, that's fine. Don't have second bolt. Crash through. What, Gust? Sure, you can Gust the Boros Charm. Put it on top. Means you're not taking 14, instead you're only taking 7. And then that's Uro mana. Growth Spirals, sure. What do you mean you don't want to play that Breeding Pool untapped? Opponent goes to 7, we swing for 3. Opponent goes to 4. Wilderness Wreck, okay. Misty. They can't really fetch with that. Opponent goes to 1. Makes me think that they might have Uro. Hmm. Mystic Sanctuary, get back Bolt. Get back Growth Spiral. Okay. Opt to draw the Growth Spiral. Growth Spirals into Field Trigger. Brennan 6. Get back Foothills. Untap all your stuff. We'll deck then a bit. Anamorphose. Opponent has fetch land and 1 unknown in hand. It's a Force of Negation. Okay. Okay, force it. I still swing with my 3/3 at you. You're forced to block. Feel that's a mistake. But now they can go green, green, blue, blue. Get back Earl. They'll be at 6. We're at 30. But damn, does this suck. They go down to 2. Mystic Sanctuary, put back Bolt. Aether Gust. Guess that makes sense. It counters. Blue, blue, green, green. Get back Uro, and then they have up enough. Oh, they have Wilderness Reclamation. So Teamer Field Wilderness. That's what our other losses to. Lose to 2 control decks. Because they have the Aether Gust. It doesn't matter what we draw here. It's land. We can go ahead and concede because we're not getting out of this. They're going to gain too much life. Unfortunate. Went 3-2. Deck feels fun, though. I like it. I do. I really enjoy this deck. Like, the counter games were a bit unfortunate. The 2 control decks, Bant Control and Teamer. We got close with both of them. It's just they were able to turn that corner. We weren't ever really able to use Mentor to stop them. Just go wide. The one time that we got Mentor and started it going, they then had the Supreme Verdict. Um, there was never really a time where I wanted these Claim the Firstborns. I don't know what they could be instead. So we might mess around with that and see what we can find. Anyway, deck was fun. Definitely going to try it out again. I think we just got a bit unlucky there.